Hello everyone! Welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today, we explore the enhancement of AI customer service tools through retrieval-augmented generation, the strategy behind building a successful minimum viable product for startups, and the impact of integrating UX and UI design from the start of product development. Join us as we dive into these topics to understand their importance in today's tech landscape. What if I told you that the brilliance behind chatbots and AI-driven customer service tools could be significantly improved, reducing the instances where they provide information that's not just incorrect, but convincingly so? This is where retrieval-augmented generation, RAG, steps in, offering a robust solution to the shortcomings of large language models, LLMs, like OpenAI's ChatGPT. Today, we will explore why RAG is rapidly becoming the go-to method for enhancing the accuracy and reliability of generative AI, Gen AI applications. At the heart of the issue with current LLMs is their tendency to hallucinate, providing answers that, while grammatically correct, are factually inaccurate or completely fabricated. This is largely because these models are static. They are trained on a fixed dataset that becomes outdated almost the moment the training is complete. For instance, ChatGPT's training data ends in September 2021, meaning it's unaware of any developments or information that emerged after that date. This limitation severely impacts the model's ability to provide up-to-date or domain-specific information, making it less useful for applications that rely on current data or specialized knowledge. Enter retrieval-augmented generation. RAG addresses these critical flaws by integrating external, up-to-date data at the time of query, ensuring the information provided is both current and relevant. This dynamic addition of information allows Gen AI applications to significantly reduce the occurrence of hallucinations and boost overall performance. But how exactly does RAG work? Imagine a customer asking a support chatbot about the latest features of a product. With RAG, instead of relying solely on its pre-trained data, the chatbot can pull in current product information from an external database. This means the chatbot's responses can include the most recent updates, specifications, and even stock availability. The process involves two key steps. First, identifying the context or specific information needed to answer the query, and second, generating a response based on both the pre-trained model's knowledge and the newly retrieved data. The benefits of RAG go beyond just providing accurate, up-to-date information. It also enhances the transparency and auditability of Gen AI applications. By integrating external data sources, RAG enables these applications to cite the sources of their information, much like how research papers provide citations. This feature is particularly valuable in fields like law or healthcare, where verifying the accuracy of provided information is crucial. Despite its advantages, one might wonder why every Gen AI application isn't already using RAG. The answer primarily lies in the challenges and costs associated with implementing such a system, setting up and maintaining an up-to-date external database, ensuring the seamless integration with LLMs, and managing the additional computational requirements can be daunting tasks. However, with the development of specialized vector databases like Pinecone, which are designed to facilitate fast and efficient data retrieval, implementing RAG is becoming more accessible. Moreover, RAG presents a more cost-effective solution compared to other methods aimed at enhancing LLM performance, such as creating custom foundation models or extensive fine-tuning. The latter approaches not only require significant financial and human resources, but also entail ongoing maintenance efforts to keep the models relevant and accurate. In real-world applications, companies are already leveraging RAG to improve their Gen AI services. For example, IBM's Watsonx platform incorporates RAG to provide more accurate, reliable, and verifiable responses in its AI and data solutions. This capability is proving particularly useful in customer service chatbots, where providing accurate, up-to-date information is paramount. In conclusion, retrieval-augmented generation represents a significant step forward in our quest to harness the full potential of generative AI. By addressing the inherent limitations of LLMs, RAG not only improves the accuracy and reliability of AI-driven applications, but also opens up new possibilities for their use in various industries. As technology continues to evolve, RAG will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping the future of AI, making it an exciting area for both developers and businesses alike. Now let's move from the technological innovations that are shaping AI customer service to exploring how startups can quickly bring their ideas to market with a minimum viable product approach. Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the intriguing world of startups and the concept of the minimum viable product, or MVP, using the Y-Combinator strategy. Have you ever wondered how giants like Airbnb, Twitch, and Stripe started? They all embarked on their journey to success by building successful MVPs. But what does that mean for new startups trying to follow in their footsteps? Let's explore this fascinating topic and uncover how you can employ these strategies to build a successful MVP for your startup. At the heart of any successful startup is the MVP. Wikipedia defines a minimum viable product as a version of a product with just enough features to be usable by early customers. The key here is to launch quickly, get it to your customers, and iterate based on the feedback. This feedback-driven development is crucial. It's only when you put your product in front of customers that you truly start learning about their needs and how to refine your product to serve them better. Let's take a closer look at some real-world examples. Airbnb, in its first version, offered very limited functionality. Early adopters couldn't make payments through the system, use a map view, or rent entire houses. It was purely for those attending conferences looking for a place to crash, on an airbed, no less. Twitch, another successful platform, started as Justin TV, featuring only one streamer, Justin himself, with low-resolution video. What these examples teach us is the importance of focusing on building a product that appeals to a small set of users first, solving their problems step by step. Now you might wonder, isn't there a risk that my MVP might be too basic or unpolished, causing potential early adopters to turn away? This is a common fear among founders. However, consider the nature of early adopters, or as we'll affectionately call them, EARLs. EARLs are those who are willing to try out products in their nascent stages, understanding that they might not work perfectly. They are on the lookout for solutions to their pressing problems and are usually more forgiving and willing to give feedback to help improve the product. It's essential to remember that your MVP is not about creating the perfect product out of the gate. Even the first iPhone launched by Steve Jobs had limitations like 2G internet and no app store. The goal is to start with a simple, functional product that addresses the core needs of your early adopters and evolve from there based on real user feedback. So how do you go about building your MVP quickly and effectively? Set a specific deadline for completion to keep the project scope manageable and focused. Write down the MVP features you deem necessary, and then be ruthless in cutting any that don't directly solve your user's problem. And perhaps most importantly, don't fall in love with your MVP. Be ready to pivot and iterate based on the feedback you receive. Remember, the MVP you start with will likely look very different from the product you eventually scale. In conclusion, embracing the MVP mindset is not just about launching a product quickly. It's about learning, iterating, and evolving based on customer feedback. It's about solving real problems for a dedicated group of early adopters and growing your product from there. As Michael Seibel of YCombinator wisely said, it's better to have 100 customers that really love your product than 100K that are just okay with it. Those 100 customers will provide you with the rich feedback necessary for growth. So focus on building for them, and the rest will follow. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this discussion has shed some light on how to approach building your startup's MVP. Until next time, keep iterating and keep innovating. Now let's explore how prioritizing UX and UI design from the start can streamline product development and enhance user satisfaction. What if I told you that speeding up product development doesn't necessarily come from cutting corners, but rather from integrating design from the get-go? This might seem counterintuitive at first, but let's dive into why and how design, specifically UX, user experience, and UI, user interface design, can be the accelerator your product development process has been missing. In the realm of product development, a prevalent mantra passed down by senior leaders is save no matter the cost. This approach often translates into a relentless pursuit of faster development times, under the assumption that quicker to market equals less spend and more profit. However, this rush can lead to significant sacrifices in quality, resulting in a product that may not fully meet user needs or, worse, require costly rework down the line. According to a Fast Company report from July, companies can spend up to 35% of their project time on rework. This statistic highlights a critical oversight in the rush-to-market strategy. Neglecting research and design can actually increase costs and extend timelines in the long run. The tech industry has witnessed countless product hiccups and startup failures, underscoring the lesson that proper research and design are essential for saving resources over time. The solution to this conundrum lies in adding, rather than trimming, specifically adding UX and UI design early in the development process. But what exactly are UX and UI design, and why are they so pivotal? UI design is the visual aspect of a product, the interface through which users interact with a brand's digital presence. It's about using design elements to guide users towards solutions effectively. On the other hand, UX design delves into the research and psychology behind how users experience a product. It encompasses usability, functionality, interactions, content, and architecture, ensuring the product solves the right problems for its intended audience. When UX and UI design are integrated from the start, it leads to a profound organizational shift. Teams begin to see the value in validating proposed solutions with engineers, stakeholders, and users continuously. This validation process is crucial for minimizing the risk of missteps and costly rework down the line. Historically, product development followed a waterfall approach, where business stakeholders, designers, and engineers worked in separate phases. This siloed method often resulted in products that missed the mark, required costly changes, and prolonged development times. To address these issues, agile methodologies were introduced, emphasizing cross-team alignment, collaboration, and incremental validations. Frameworks like design sprints and Kanban have fostered environments where prototyping and regular testing keep the end user's needs at the forefront. Efficiency minus risk equals acceleration. This formula captures the essence of how design integration speeds up development. By refining and validating needs, solutions, and designs in regular development sprints, product teams can increase their confidence in the final product, thereby reducing development time. One compelling example of design's impact on product development is the case of a major tech company that initially bypassed UX research in an effort to launch their product quickly. The result was a platform that users found confusing and difficult to navigate. Recognizing the issue, the company paused development to invest in extensive UX research and redesign. The redesigned platform, informed by user feedback and usability testing, not only improved user satisfaction, but also increased engagement and reduced support calls. This pivot, although costly and time-consuming initially, ultimately saved the company from a potentially failed product launch and reinforced the value of integrating UX design from the start. In conclusion, the key takeaways for tech leaders are clear. Integrating designers early in the development process to consistently validate proposed solutions can drastically reduce the cost and time of rework. Understanding the distinct roles of UX and UI design is crucial for building successful products. An initial investment in design frameworks and methodologies can save substantial development costs in the long run, proving that when it comes to speeding up product development, design is not just an add-on, it's a necessity. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlighten Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlighten Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightenme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.